Lavinia at Equipoise Enlightened Exercise with Nadine. This is our part 2 rolling on the foam roller video. So be sure to look at part 1 for all the reasons why you roll and some of the possible things you might experience when rolling. All right, so Nadine is poised to begin to roll. Go ahead, her quads. And so she's on, get on your elbows, I think will be easier. Yeah, she's on her elbows so that she doesn't have so much pressure on her wrists. And she's really just rolling all the way from the hip bones to the top of the knee, right on top, almost on top of that joint. And that gets the quadriceps. Quadriceps, straighten the knee, lift the leg. For people with CMT who don't have a lot of dorsiflexion, because you have to pick your legs up essentially to walk forward, that area on the front of the leg and in the hip tends to get very tight. Now I'm going to have Nadine start to turn and address her IT bands. The IT band is a band of fascia that starts where your glute medius is and comes all the way down the outside of the leg and attaches into the lower leg where the fibula is. It is a very strong band of tissue, and it is a stabilizer and also part of your abductors, and that can get extremely tight as well. Now, direct pressure like Nadine is doing is very intense if you've never done it before. So Nadine, can you put your top foot on the floor or modify that so that there's less pressure? Yeah. So you can do a little bit of rolling with the other leg taking some of your weight off of the roller so that it's not as intense if that's something that's just too excruciating for you in the beginning. Great. And then now let's do hamstrings and calves. So as you can see, even just the transitions and doing all these different things is itself a workout for your upper body and for your core, which is another reason why I like working on the roller, because you get so many things at once. So again, since the hamstrings begin at the base of the pelvis at the sit bone, and they come down in 2 branches and attach all the way in the back of the lower leg, Nadine is rolling from the buttocks all the way to, if you want to keep going backwards, I hope you don't knock into the wall here. Maybe adjust and do your calves now. So move forward a little bit so they can see you. Again, she's having to support herself with her hands, which is a workout in itself. And now she's rolling her calf muscles, and turn your legs in and out as you do that, just so that, see, if you just kind of work your legs in and out, you'll get a little bit more in there. Great. And then last but not least, we're going to roll the inner thigh. That's where the adductors are. And to do that, you're going to turn your roller. Hold on, let's make sure you stay on the mat for your knees. Yeah. Lengthwise. And basically just put a thigh over it. And staying on your elbows, you're going to roll from the top of the adductors, where the pubic bone is, all the way towards the inside of the knee. And that pressure in there can also be a little bit tender if you're not used to it, so something to watch out for. Nadine, do you have any advice while you're rolling here, or anything else to tell them?
I think sometimes it's easier to start off with shorter movements and then work your way into the longer strides as you're rolling. At least that's been my experience.
That's a great suggestion. All right, so remember, not all movements are appropriate for everyone, so please check with your physician before beginning any exercise program. And if you start rolling, have a great time with it, and go forward and enjoy.